going on, people? Troops TV back again. North London Derby week. It is the biggest derby in England. It's bigger than the Manchester Derby. It's bigger than the Liverpudlian Derby. This is the game right now. It's the biggest game of the season. Arsenal against Tottenham. Who's going to be the winner? You know what I mean? Is London going to be white? Is London going to be red? Fam, we already know. London is red and it's staying red. You get me? We came to North London and took over. That's why you man are pissed. You get me? Because you man were chilling in North London, calm, getting about your business. Then we come over and just lick you down. You get me? Let's talk a bit about Tuesday's result. You know what I mean? Started off very poor. It was shocking. It was terrible. Ludogorets took a 2-goal lead. I think it was within 20 minutes or something. I told you, I remember I said to you lot about Cafu, you know. I shouted him out and then look what happened. He got the first goal and then he broke up Gibbs, left him on his batty, whipped the ball in. Koscielny's ball watching. Mustafi was on his toes. I don't know what the brother's name was. He's crept in, bang, 2-0, you know what I mean? But great resilience shown from the boys. Got it back to 2-2 before half time. Granit Xhaka with his first ever Champions League goal, and then a man who got a goal on the weekend against Sunderland coming off the bench, Olivier Giroud, put us back in it at 2-2. Second half was, I thought it was looking like it was going to end like a draw, you know what I mean? I really didn't believe that we'd get the win because the way the game was going. They caught us on the break a few times, should have taken the lead, but then, fam, Meza blood clot Ozil. Ozil is beyond world class, you understand? There's only a select amount of players that can score that goal that he scored, you know. And that goal was very reminiscent to Lionel Messi's goal that he scored against us in the Camp Nou a few years back. I think it was the 2010-2011 season when they beat us 4-1. I think he got all the 4 goals. The ball from El Neni from the start was a madness, yeah? That was a quality ball. And then the composure that Ozil has shown, blood, because when he's got to the keeper now, yeah, most man would have just shot or gone around the keeper. My man has lifted it over the keeper, and it's the way he finessed it over the keeper, blood. It wasn't like it was like a, hey, you get me? There was flair to it, you get me? And then when he's gone over the keeper, you're expecting him to still shoot. But then he has the audacity to bring the ball down, yeah? There's 2 defenders still there, yeah, that he's got to beat. Yeah, the keeper's running back at him, you know. You understand? You have to bear all these things in mind, you get me? And then Ozil has put one man on his bum, feinted to shoot, next man's on his bum, gone across and just slid it straight in. For me, that is the best goal that I have seen this year. At the moment, that is goal of the season. And for me, it looks like Ozil's having a goal of the season competition by himself, mate. Because he got a banger against Swansea, he got a banger against Ludogorets, now he's got another banger against Ludogorets, you know what I mean? Ozil is on fire right now, and people need to pay the man homage. Because when he came over, it took him a while to adapt. A lot of people were on his case, saying he's a fraud, rare tear. I always stuck by Ozil, you know, you understand? And when he left Real Madrid, Ronaldo come out and said, why are you selling Ozil? Are you man mad? Yeah, like I said, great resilience shown from the boys. We qualify as well now. Very happy with that. Just I think we need to just keep the concentration levels up and then we'll be alright. But yeah, obviously the opponents, Tottenham, their last league game, they drew 1-1 against Leicester. Wednesday they played their Champions League game against Bayer Leverkusen at obviously Wembley Stadium. They lost 1-0. I think that's their 6th consecutive loss at Wembley Stadium. You're hanging on for dear life in the Champions League. I don't even know if you're gonna get through the group, you know what I mean? But anyway, we all know North London Derby. Let's get into my team. So for me, in goal, the main man has to come back in. He had his rest on Tuesday night. As we know, Ospina is the Champions League goalkeeper. So for me, in the sticks, Petr Cech. The defense, I don't know now, fam, you get me? Because Gibbs got ripped apart on Tuesday night, but Gibbs always plays well against Tottenham, you get me? Always puts in a shift because he is an Arsenal boy, he knows what it means. He has the passion, the desire, and he actually knows what the North London Derby means to the fans, you know what I mean? So I'm going to stick with Gibbs. So same back 4 in the previous league game when we beat Sunderland 4-1. So it will be Hector Bellerin right back, Mustafi and Koscielny as the centre back pairing, and then Kieran Gibbs as the left back. onto the midfield we move now. A lot of people are back. So we've got El Neni, we've got Coquelin, Xhaka's back from his ban, Ramsey's fit, Santi should be fit. So we've got a lot of options, you get me? But for me, I'm gonna have to go with Francis Coquelin and Santi Cazorla in the midfield for me. I'd put the rest on the bench. They did great things against Chelsea, and I believe that they will do great things against Tottenham. So for me, Francis Coquelin and Santi Cazorla starting in midfield. The front four, if everyone's fit, I think Walcott's back in training. He should be fit for the game on Sunday. He's another man that always shows up against Tottenham, you know what I mean? We all remember the infamous 2-0 that he put up to the Tottenham fans in the FA Cup a few years back. So for me, on the left hand side of the four, we'll have Alex Iwobi. On the right, we'll have Theo Walcott. Number 10 role, the Magician. And then up top, the main man, Alexis Sanchez. So that's my 11 for the game against Tottenham. I actually believe that Wenger will pick this 11 because I believe that at the moment this is the best 11 we can go for. Gibbs is always performing against Tottenham, so you have to start Gibbs against Tottenham. You lot know already, if you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. In my opinion, it's going to be Arsenal 3, Tottenham 1. It's your boy Troops, and I'm out.